Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot card reading today. Let's talk about you, Sag. Today we're going to do an energy check-in. Let's just do a general reading. Let's see what's going on, what's going down. Let's see what we're talking about today. Oh, Sag. A little never-ending story. We got a loop. We got a circle, a loop. Something you're going through a lot. So we'll find out if it's coming to an end, if you're escaping, or if it's about to come back into your reality. Let's talk about your Sag and see what is going on. Spirit guys, what's the energy around the Sagittarius collective? What are we talking about? What do you need to say here? We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Hanged Man's in reverse, okay? The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Justice. When are you going to get everything you deserve? Justice is served. We're going to see. And we have the Page of Cups. We have Libra energy here. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And heavy emphasis on Pisces. The High Priestess. Okay, what's on the bottom? Four Swords. A few of you guys were complaining about the mic. So I moved the mic closer to me, guys. Let me know how it sounds. The reason I moved it away is because I do that a lot. And I found that when the mic was really close, it was just too annoying. So I'm going to avoid doing that. Let me know how the mic sounds. I've moved it a little bit closer. Okay, Two of Pentacles, the Four Swords. You're really thinking a lot about something. I feel the never-ending story. It might be decision, Sag. Let's see what this choice is, what this decision is. Let's see what's going on. But we do start this with the Seven of Pentacles. So what's this energy? Queen of Cups is in, excuse me. King of Cups is in reverse. And we have the Hierophant. And we have the Page of Swords. And we have four. Let me learn how to count. Should we go back to kindergarten? 1, 2, 3 court cards just came out with this Hierophant. Now this is you. Okay, the never-ending story here, Sag, is I'll understand a little bit more what the decision is, but there's a choice. And what's happening here and what I'm seeing is you are making a decision, but you're making the decision based on emotions, and that might be giving you a result that you don't want. So it's kind of that element where your emotions are making this choice, you're making this decision, and you're not getting the results that you want. You're not getting what it is that you want, or it's not playing out the way that you want. There's a spiritual lesson at hand. The Hierophant is here. What is the Hierophant then? What is that spiritual lesson? What's the Hierophant? What are you highlighting there for Sag with this decision-making energy here? Hierophant too, we flopped back out. The Wheel of Fortune! Wheel of Fortune here is alchemy, and there's the Ace of Swords. There's the Nine of Wands. So this is a decision where this is a message, Sag, where they want you to make a choice, not based on emotions. I do feel there's heavy emotions here. We have the King of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Wands. That's feeling overwhelmed. That's got a lot going on. Your heart, your mind, everything's wrapped around, going all crazy here. So the message here is to alchemize that in order to make a decision to get a different result. They don't want you to make an emotional decision here. Because with the Hangman in reverse, you might be making a sacrifice, or what is that? What is the Hangman in reverse here for Sag? There's the Ace of Swords again. And the Four Pentacles. There's masculine energy, the Hierophant. Excuse me. That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, I guess it does, Hierophant's masculine, but it's the Emperor here. Six of Wands. You are presenting as the King of Wands and the Emperor, so it's presenting you as a very masculine energy, and really getting into an action-oriented energy here, Sag. The message is here, if you're honest with yourself, you don't need to sacrifice something. So it looks to me like I'm hearing a knee-jerk decision, and then you end up sacrificing something, or you don't end up getting something that you want. That's why you're in this loop. Okay, so then alchemize it. They don't want you to make that decision until the emotions have been kind of subdued, right? Kind of neutral into that position of neutrality. The Wheel of Fortune, I really feel here, is talking about alchemy. I got it twice. I got the same feeling. Turning those negative feelings into a positive. Working through those feelings before you make a decision. Because sometimes when we make emotional decisions, we might regret them later. And then that's what I'm seeing here, is it's a never-ending story. So it's something that continues to go down. So then what's the Eight of Pentacles here for Sag? Three of Cups. Okay, the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune are just spitting out left, right, and center, but this time the Wheel of Fortune spit out in reverse. The Strength and the Four of Cups, they really want you, honestly, what I feel like they're saying here, there's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Sag, they want you to take a break. I think maybe you've been overthinking this, overanalyzing this, maybe just been really stressed out, maybe you've just really been focused on this. With the Eight of Pentacles and this element here, do something you love. Go out with some friends and some family. Go for a hike, a walk, go to bingo, casino, whatever you enjoy doing. The message here is to take a break from this, whatever's going on in your life that's got you very emotional, and have a little fun. The message here is you need a break, Sag. You might be too stressed. You might be burning that candle at both ends. And I think that giving a break or taking some time away from this, energy will allow you to get your head clear, will allow you to see things clearly, or allow you to relieve some stress and to better make that choice. So that's a message that we start your reading with. Now we're moving down to Justice. All right. So what's that? The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Who does Queen of Swords? Two of Cups, some kind of friend or family member. This is the person that might be causing some of the challenges here, Sag. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. The Chariot. There you are. You're going to hear from this person. Okay. I think the Justice is here, and I feel like someone's going to try and make something right for you. But it's the Queen of Swords in reverse, and this is a feminine energy the Queen of Swords in reverse is very harsh with their tongue. They're kind of an asshole. This is my asshole card. The King and the Queen of Swords in reverse are my asshole cards. They said something under the heat of the moment, and they didn't care how it affected you. Sometimes they say it to hurt you. But there is an element where this person was very hurtful. There's disharmony with this relationship. They're coming to make things right. They're presenting with the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. That is a lot of emotional energy coming from someone who maybe was kind of a dick or an asshole before. The Ten of Pentacles is there. So it could be a family member. It could be revolving around job, finances, affecting your home. Let's see what this person's coming to say, because they're coming to make things right. What are they coming to say? What are they coming to do? What is this person coming to say? They don't want to fight. Hold on. Let me do it. I come in peace. That's it from Star Trek, right? If I'm wrong, correct me. I think it's what it is, but hold on. The Five of Wands is completely sideways. They don't want to fight, Sag. They just want things to be good between you two. The Sun. They want to help you find a solution. There's you. So you have someone, there's the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You have someone that I feel you felt didn't support you. Maybe they didn't support your decision, didn't support your choice. Maybe they're part of the reason that you're overly emotional or having those emotions right now. But they're coming here to make things right. They don't want to argue with you. They just want to make things right. The Ace of Wands is like, they want to help you. Do they have an idea? Do they have a suggestion? Do they have something that maybe is going to help Sagittarius get to where Sagittarius wants to go here? What is the purpose of this conversation? What are they? Hold on, that fell over there. Seven of Wands is in reverse. The Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. They're trying to understand something. There's the Moon. We have the Moon and we have the High Priestess. There could have been a very strong breakdown in communication. Maybe each of you don't understand each other. There's a really strong element where this person, they don't understand something here. They don't understand what you want. They don't understand why you want this. How is it affecting them? The Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, you're trying to move away from them, move in a different direction, right? Let's say this is career, this is your boss. They don't want you quitting your job and moving somewhere else, Sag. Let's say if this is your family member, your friend, your best friend, your brother, sister, mom, dad, uncle. They don't want you moving away. They don't understand the decision that you're making and the path that you're taking, and they're trying to understand your position. They don't want to fight with you. They just want to talk to you to understand why this is the choice that you're making. Okay, so you can prepare for that conversation. I think you might be a little bit guarded or defensive, and they're kind of coming here trying to just understand the choice you're making. They don't agree with it, Sag. Okay, so what's the two of, it's not the two, excuse me. I was looking at the two, but it's the High Priestess, baby. It's the second major arcana. So what's that? What's it? Page of Swords. Whoa. Okay, and what you're going to say is, I got a feeling this is a family member. Two of Cups fell in reverse. The Page of Swords here. The The Ten of Pentacles fell in reverse in the Star. It's like this person saying, let's say this is family, this is career, they're going to be saying like what you're doing is tearing this apart. You know, you're quitting this company, we need you, we built this company with you, you're our top salesperson. You know, if it's a family or friends, they're like, I don't want you to leave and to move across the city or across the country or move, you know, I don't want this. You're going to cause disharmony. What they're basically saying is your decision and your choice is going to affect them. And they feel like you're not considering them, and they're not happy about it, and they're stressed out about it, and they're mad about it. They're mad. They're going back and forth here. They can't stop thinking about this. They're going to miss you, or you're going to miss out on an opportunity. So Sag, what's going on here is a very difficult choice in your life that affects others. The person that feels like it affects them is really going to be coming and talking to you. They don't want you to be defensive. They don't want you to be guarded. They just want you to listen. Okay. What's the advice then? That's what this person wants you to do. What does Spirit suggest? What's the advice then for Sag? Two of Pentacles. Don't make this when you're emotional. That's what that emotional energy was. You might not be in that emotional state, Sag. That might be coming towards you if this person hasn't reached out yet. That's the advice, is don't, look at, they got the same cards. Don't make this decision when you're in an emotional state. There's the Two of Pentacles. So just be very honest with yourself about what you want and make it in a position of neutrality. I feel if you make a very emotional decision here, it might be something that you might regret. And that's the message here. Okay, Sag, so let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome and we'll see how this plays out for you, where you are in a month, how this conversation goes, how things are going with you. Did you quit your job? Did you move your house? How you doing in a month? Now it is mid-July, so that's August of 2026, but this is a timeless reading, so it's 30 days from when you watch it, baby. So what do you need to surrender to? Passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or the activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And your attachment to results. So the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen and then let go. Holding on too tightly to the desired outcome can actually sabotage it. And surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your strength, your attractiveness, and your power. I do want to grab the All-Set deck. Hold on, Sag. And Sag, for those of you who are interested, I'm back open for personal readings, guys. I know I was closed for a little bit, so I just thought I'd let you know I'm back open. And the link is in the description box below and the comment section. And I've got a few new readings that I popped up there for those of you who are curious. All right, let's get into it. What's All-Set want to say? Who's watching over you? Oh, wow. Okay, again, I'm going to pronounce it wrong. I really should just go to Google and get the pronunciations, but Tawaret. Tawaret. Someone will tell me. 42, pregnancy and birth. And when we think about that pregnancy and birth, we got a lot of labor pain, so you might be at that labor pain energy. Hold on a second, Sag. Hold on, and let's get your message. So my words are few, for my wisdom comes from my presence, my strength, and my silent energy. I can ward off bad spirits and destroy your enemies. But then I was often needed so the ancient mothers could give birth safely. So see me as your hidden grandmother in spirits and invoke me when needed to silently protect every woman and child on earth. Abundance. Protect your belongings. Money might be delayed, but it will arrive when you need it. Travel. Take care if you're traveling during pregnancy. Okay. In the future, some short-term worries and fears will resolve with time. Know that you're safe and see this as a difficult birthing time that's going to result in great joy. So the results of this challenging energy will be beautiful. You just gotta get there. So let's see if you're there in a month. Let's do it. Let's get your potential outcome. Aside, when I say potential, there is always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, like I said, let's see where you are 30 days from now. See how this conversation goes. Let's see if you made your decision, if you're gung-ho, if you changed your mind. Let's find out. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. There's a really strong emphasis on a lot of water in your reading here. So I feel it's a lot of emotions, a lot of personal opinions and feelings. There's the Two of Cups again. There's the Three of Wands. There's the Knight of Wands. Going back and forth. Well, now you're going back and forth on what you want, how you feel. Seven of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Swords, and there's the Eight of Cups. You're thinking a lot about this person and what they said. So what they said did have an impact. It did make you consider or look at things slightly differently. You're trying to figure out, you're trying to figure out what it is that you want. The Knight of Cups with the Three of Wands. What is it that I want, right? The Knight of Wands is looking right back over at this Three of Wands. So he's going back and forth. What do I want? This is basically what do I want energy. And there's the Eight of Swords. What's going to happen to my friends, my family, my mom, my son, my brother, my dad? What's the Eight of Swords? What's Sag thinking about? What's holding Sag back? Three of Pentacles. Two of Cups. This friendship, this connection. I really feel like there's a family member. You haven't made a decision, you're stuck. The Hanged Man, the Four of Cups. So, Sag, what I see in a month is you're going back and forth now. You're trying to figure out where to invest your time and your energy and your effort. You don't, basically I feel this person did have an impact. Whatever they said, it has affected your decision and you haven't made a decision here in a month. I see you still kind of in limbo and purgatory, not making a choice here. Okay, what can you say to help Sag make a choice? What can you say to help? You want me to grab this deck? Okay. But, hold on. Which is the best decision for you, Sag? Let's get this gigantic deck, like just for context. Look how big it is. It's like freaking gigantic. It's so big. Okay, they're really hard in my hands. This is made for Shaquille O'Neal, baby. These are his tarot cards. But what's the message here? What are you saying to Sag? Introspection. Life choices. Guidance is in reverse. Why is that in reverse? The quest for truth is in reverse. I want you to be honest. This is the message here is, I don't know what happened over there. I have a little cage so that Benji can't wander around because he's still training. And I think he hit, not a cage, but have like gates following different rooms. And he just hit a gate, so I'll check him in a sec. So introspection and life choices. This is really going deep within to make this big choice. What I was feeling in the energy that I was feeling there with that guidance on the bottom is considering other people's perspectives and point of view. Of course, you do want to consider people. You don't want to be a selfish asshole, right? You don't want to consider them. However, it is your life. And there is a sense of you need to be selfish because you need to make yourself happy. You can't make everybody happy. Not everybody is going to support everything that you do. But if you don't live life for you and if you live life for other people, you ain't going to be happy. And then you're just going to be miserable and resentful. So what I see here is introspection and life choices. Really dig within to make this decision. They do not want this decision to be impulsive or to be emotional. They really want you to trust your intuition, really do some reflecting here, Sag, on the path that you're going to take. I know you're going to make the right choice, but the message here is to make the best choice for yourself is to remove emotions and be neutral. And I believe this person's brought up some emotions, some connections here, and that's the message. Introspection and life choice. Really think about this decision and come from a place of neutrality and balance as opposed to a place of emotional reaction, whether it's to this person or just to your situation. That's what I have, Sag. Okay, so Spirit Guides, is there anything else you want to say or anything else that Sagittarius needs to hear, needs to know, or needs to be aware of when it comes to this decision, this choice? High Priestess, trust your intuition. Six of Cups. Trust your intuition, Sag. Do what's going to make you happy. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Sag, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. And let's close it off today. We're going to do a final message. What is your final message, Sag? What does Spirit want to close it off with? What's the final message? What does Sag need to hear? Okay. A little bit of inspiration, darling. Some of us ran so far away during a period of survival that we forgot to come home to ourselves. So return home to yourself because you're safe. Take a breath and smile. You are enough, Sagittarius. I'll see you in the next reading. Until next time.